Hello, wrestling fans, boxing fans, and everybody out there. How are you? It's Ride Time. Wrestling and boxing forever. Now, I gotta break some sad news. Lenny Poffel, the brother of Randy Savage, the genius, former manager of Kurt Hennig, has passed away at, I believe, 68 years old. Um, Earlier, a couple of weeks back, we lost Jay Briscoe, and may they both rest in peace. Now, let's move on. Um, there's a lot of boxing news going on, so let's get into it. Big Baby Miller, Jarrell Big Baby Miller, on March 18th is gonna fight Lucas Brown. This is a crossroads fight for both guys. Lucas Brown has been in the ring with some top contenders. Competed for a title at one point. Jarrell Big Baby Miller, he was the guy that was chosen to fight Anthony Joshua, but he failed 3 drug tests. That's what kept him out of that championship matchup with Anthony Joshua. So this is a crossroads fight for both individuals. We'll see what happens. I don't have a horse in that race, but it should be an interesting fight. Another fight that's coming up is March 12th. My favorite boxer right now, Tony Harrison. Tony Superbad Harrison. He's going to fight Tim Tszyu in Australia. I believe that Tony Harrison was a mandatory for the belt that Tim Tszyu has right now. I'm not really sure about that. But if you remember, Tim Tszyu was supposed to fight Charlo, baby brother Charlo. And in an injury to his hand, the fight got postponed. So instead of waiting on Charlo, Tony Harrison steps up and says, I'll fight the guy. So that fight is set for March 12th in Australia. So that should be a dynamite matchup. I'm pulling for Tony Harrison to win that fight. Win, lose, or draw, Tony Harrison, he never looks bad during a fight. He always puts up a good effort. He always fights hard. A very slick boxer. Tim Tszyu has his style of boxing, and it should be a hell of a fight. I'm hoping for Tony Harrison, but we'll see what comes of it. And it should be fun. Demetrius Andre has been praised by Tyson Fury as a very avoided fighter. in the middleweight, junior middleweight, super middleweight division. He's having difficulties getting big name fights. Charlo made him an offer of $200,000 to fight, but he turned it down because the amount of money they were offering him was ridiculous. So he said no to that fight. And I believe Joe Joyce has a fight coming up soon. And it should be an interesting time in the sport of boxing. We have some really good boxing matches coming up soon. Jarrell Miller, Big Baby Jarrell Miller, March 18th, Lucas Brown. Before that, on the 12th of March, there's going to be Tony Harrison, Tim Tszyu in Australia. That's going to be a good one. And I believe Joe Joyce has a fight coming up soon too, sometime in April. I'm not sure when. Anthony Joshua said he wants to fight Deontay Wilder and Tyson Fury, either one. It doesn't really matter to him. Jermaine Franklin says he would like a rematch with Dillian White. So it's a lot of there's a lot of interesting things going on with the sport of boxing. In my opinion, the WBC needs to strip Big Brother Charlo the WBC needs to strip Big Brother Charlo of that middleweight title because he hasn't fought anybody. He hasn't fought anybody since he was given that belt. He didn't win it in the ring at all. And he was given that belt at a WBC convention. And he took, like I said before in one of my videos, he took the Lennox Lewis route. But the difference between him and Lennox Lewis actually got in the ring and fought some credible guys. Big Brother Charlo, he only fought Dennis Hogan and Brandon Adams and called them legacy fights. Occasionally, like, he had a fight scheduled, but claimed that he hurt his back, which in my opinion was complete BS. You know, which in my opinion was complete BS. So fans, keep an eye out for the sport of boxing. There's going to be a lot of exciting things going on. Like I said, in my last video, the NWA, the National Wrestling Alliance, has Nuff Said coming up February 11th. That'll be in Florida. Matt Cardona gets his shot at Tyrus in the world's title. I'll keep you posted on on the matches on the card when they are announced. So everybody, climb your ladder, whatever your ladder may be. Reach for the sky and grab your stars, whatever they may be. I'm out. Wrestling and boxing forever. Ride time.